We have recently hit 7,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for that landmark, but now we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so it would be greatly appreciated if you could take 1 second out of your day to drop a sub on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. And before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you all out there, the other kings and queens, and I hope you all having a very blessed day. And I'm back with another top 3 best build video, and in today's video we're going to be covering the top 3 best power forward builds in NBA 2K24 heading into season number 2. Yes, it is launch day, release day of season 2 of NBA 2K24. So comment down below if you guys do enjoy, or if you do look forward to unlocking the rewards on the battle pass, and let me know if you are going to end up buying the what's it called, the ultimate battle pass, where you get every single potential reward and all the VC bonuses and all that good stuff, right? Let me know what your opinions are on that. But you're here for the top 3 best power forward builds. Now, when we talk about a power forward, right, if we talk about it in a rec or a comp 5v5 pro-am aspect of it, you want a guy that's a defensive monster, right? That he plays the middle of the pick and roll, the 2-3 zone, however you would like to call it. That's what his job is to do, right? Or you could have him play in the corner and he could be a swing, right? That's what it's called, a swing. Or you have a back end, 2 completely different roles, right? Then you could also have this build in park, right? This build could be used as a potential lock in a lineup where that contains 2 6-8s, where they kind of play sides and switch everything. Or you could just have a pure on-ball lock, and then this player could play the back end of the pick and roll in that aspect as well. And then in 2s, it's basically the center, right? So enough with the intros. Go ahead and get into build number 1. So we are, for every single one of these builds, we're gonna go 6'8" on the height. It's just it gets the most attributes. It's broken for sure. So this build in particular, 6'8", 235 pounds. This is actually my back end build that I use for 5v5 pro-am. So 6'8", 235 with a 7'6" wingspan. We're going to end up, the only finishing we're going to have on the build is going to be a 75 driving dunk on the build, right? 75 driving dunk is what we want, because that's going to end up unlocking the Giannis dunk package. Then in terms of the 3-ball, since I'm not going to be looked upon to create my own shot offense, I kind of just sit in the corner, you know, and just hope to get dotted or get called on a cut every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 3-ball up to a 77. So far you can say, hey, the build looks kind of mid. 75 driving dunk, 77 3-ball. Your free throw is going to end up being a 74 as well. So you can hit those, right? But then here's where the build gets crazy. Like I said, on this build, I'm playing the middle of the pick and roll, or 2-3 zone, however you would like to call it. My pass accuracy, once I get that rebound, I need to throw it to my teammates on the leaks. So I'm going to have a 92 pass accuracy, which is going to unlock me Hall of Fame break starter, right? And since my main position is a point guard, I would like to think that I'm making the correct decision almost every single time on the fast breaks, on whether I'm launching it, who I'm hitting, this and that, right? So the playmaking is A1. Then in terms of the defense, this is where the build, it just gets to a whole nother level that you couldn't even see coming. Okay, this build has this is the best defensive build in the entire game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It could guard anything. It could literally guard any and everything. Let's go ahead and start off with the perimeter defense. We're going to put this up to an 87 perimeter defense, unlocking us things like gold challenger. But you'll see the rest of the build. We'll recap it at the end. Your steal, though, you'll be able to see flat out what we get. We're going to get a 95 steal, which is going to unlock Hall of Fame interceptor, gold glove, and gold right stick gripper. It's absolutely crazy. Then for the block, we're going to put it up to a 92 block, right? 92 block. Our interior is going to be an 82 interior. So we're going to unlock gold anchor, right? And then since I'm not going to be playing, I don't really have to get too many offensive boards. I'm not going to touch it too much. But defensively, we want to snag every single board possible. So we're going to go with a 93 defensive rebounding. And the offensive, I went ahead and put it to a 69. So we get gold rebound chaser on the build. Then the speed, we're going to put this up to an 80 speed. And then your acceleration is going to be 67. Your strength is going to be a 90. So you get Hall of Fame box LBs, silver bulldozer and clamps, gold immovable enforcer, gold brick wall if you do got to set screens in the park. Your vertical is going to end up being an 80 vertical on the build, giving you gold chase down. You get bronze posterizer, gold pogo stick, and then I put the standing up by 2 by accident. But we're gonna go ahead and recap or finish off the build with a 95 stamina bag. As always, guys, I always seem to mess something up on these builds just every time. That's just how things go. I can never go 100% smooth, right? So let me quickly. All right, it was the speedo ball being a 31, and there we go. Stamina goes to 95. So we get silver, 94 feet, and gold workhorse. Like I'm telling you guys, this build is a very specific build for a very specific role and job, and you have to have a very specific lineup around you, but it's an overall very good build. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I could continue and show you guys what name you are going to end up getting. So we got shades of a Piston, a Warrior, and an OKC Thunder. And then the second build I'm going to show you guys is really not too much different. Like I don't have to we are considered a two-way diamond. I don't have to go ahead and show you guys I don't have to start from scratch for this second build unless I just reset me. I could just show you some edits, okay? So on this next build, what we're going to end up doing is basically lowering the pass accuracy. This is more for park, right? If you're gonna play this build on park, you could go ahead and lower the pass accuracy to 76, which lowers this ball handle to 41, and then your speedo ball is gonna stay at 30, right? So you're gonna, since you're playing park, all you need is silver brake starter, you'll be fine. Your steel, we're going to lower the steel from 95 down to 91 to get gold in every category. So all you lose out is Hall of Fame interceptor down to gold. Your block, you're going to keep the same. Your defense rebound, you're going to keep the same. Speed, acceleration, all stays the same. Strength, keep it. Vertical, keep it. Stamina, keep it. The main difference, you're basically sacrificing that pass accuracy to become more of an offensive threat, which is going to look like this by giving yourself an 84 mid-range shot, and then you're going to end up giving yourself an 85 post control as well, right? So if you are given the ball, you could create. You have silver unpluckable, you got gold back down puncher, gold drop stepper, gold post fade phenom. Pair that with your 84 midi. You can also throw the 3-pointer down to 76 as well. And then you're going to end up upgrading. You should be able to upgrade a couple things. We are a 98 overall, so you can't really upgrade too much on the build. You go ahead and throw the acceleration up to a 70 just to get bronze fast feet. And then we have a little bit left over. We could go ahead and put the 3-ball up to 77 again, and then the free throw up to 75. So this is going to be the second build. It's basically the same build, just with less pass accuracy, more designed for the park, but it's still going to be able to play its role as, you know, it's got to set screens, it's got to guard the center, the point guard, could guard literally anybody, does not matter. It could switch on absolutely everything, it could swing on absolutely everything, it's fast enough to do everything, it could shoot. It's just a demigod, right? But this third build, we're going to have to go ahead and reset it, clear the template completely. This third build is going to be very different, and this is going to be more for my players that would like to consider themselves a stretch kind of on the park, but are still, it's like you're playing center on the park, but you could handle the rock, and you could honestly create your own shot for yourself or for your teammates around you. So for this one, the finishing is going to stay exactly the same. We're going to go ahead and put the driving dunk up to a 75. If you don't want to put driving dunk up, you could put driving layup up and work on your floaters and stuff like that, advanced gathers, or sand dunk. Right now, close shot is just, it's not worth upgrading like whatsoever. Your 3-ball is going to end up being a 78. I put it 78 for gold, silver green machine, and silver space creator. Then your midi, you're gonna have a decent midi. You're gonna have a 72 midi, which gets you silver midi magician, right? Oh, I just wanna make sure all the attributes are set. So 72 mid range. Your free throw, like I did say, this is a park build, so we're gonna go ahead and put out the free throw up to 71. It's like the minimum I would really throw a free throw up to. Your pass accuracy is going to be a 76 pass accuracy, okay? Like most builds, I just really wouldn't throw less than 76. This is where the build is different from others. You're gonna end up getting silver speed booster by putting the ball handle up to an 81, and then the speedable ball is going to be a 75 speedable ball. So you get silver speed booster, but well, to quickly recap, you got some dunk, you got some 3, and you got some playmaking, right? But you're still going to have that elite level defense. You're going to have 87 perimeter still, right? Let's go ahead and throw that 87 perimeter. If you honestly, if you really wanted to, you could probably throw the perimeter down a little bit to like 80, 82. Let's just for now put it to 82. Let's see what we could do a little bit differently. Put your steel to 85, which gets you every steel badge at silver. Then we're gonna put block. We're gonna anchor on silver, right? That's the main thing. Anchor on silver. So it's gonna be 87 block and a 72 interior defense. And then the defensive rebounding, we're only gonna get silver rebound chaser, which is gonna be an 83 defensive rebounding with a 77 offensive rebounding. Okay. Then the speed is going to be an 81, which is how you get silver speed booster. Your acceleration, keep it. You can put up to a 70 for bronze fast feet. Your strength, max that out to an 80. Oh, hold on. Time out. The weight on this build is actually going to be 219 pounds. 219 pounds. So yeah, strength is going to be at 84 strength to get yourself silver box out, silver bulldozer, bronze clamps, Hall of Fame physical handles, silver movable force, and silver brick wall. We're going to keep the vertical at an 80 vertical, and the stamina, you could put that up to a 95 stamina. Actually, you could put it to a 93 stamina, and some things went up that I didn't mean for them to go up. There we go. I think we should be good here. Yeah, we should be straight, but we are at 97 overall, so we still have some things to mess around with. We would like if I could get 86. I can't. We can get 85. We get you gold ankle breaker. But we're going to keep it at 81. We're going to keep it at 81. I think I put the driving layup up. Yeah, okay. 81. If we could get 91 steel, that would be pretty clutch. Oh, man, are we close. What could I lower to get that 91 steel? I could throw 77 3-ball, but it actually won't do us any favors. If we're going to do that, we might as well throw the midi down. But I kind of wanted to give you a midi on this build. Just so you could hit. You know what I mean? Pass sec, put it to 75. Put the pass sec to 75, steal to 91. Definitely worth it. And then, if you get post control, you can't really get no post control on the build. Yeah, I would say this is the build. This is going to be the final build for the top 3 best power forward builds. I showed you guys a pure one with pass sec, high pass sec for the rec and 5s. Showed you guys one with decent pass sec that could be a hybrid between rec and park. And then this one is a completely different type of play style where you could actually dribble and create your own shot while still being elite on defense, having a 3-ball, and still having a driving dunk on the build. Let's go ahead and continue to show you guys what the name of this build is going to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some jump shots because I know the jump shots is what most people are going to want to know about. So did I give you, let me go back and look. I didn't. There's one jump shot that's going to fit every single one of these builds for the most part. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So this is going to be a hybrid defender. So there's going to be one jump shot that I could show you easily, which is going to be Ben Shepherd. There's basically 2 bases that you'd want to go between. One is going to be Ben Shepherd, and one is going to be JT Thor. And I'm going to show you guys which releases to throw onto those bases. Go ahead and hit A. And you're going to end up throwing on for the JT Thor base itself. It's a very fast jump shot. I use it on my back end. Like you saw, I have a 77 3-ball, so I don't get the Ben Shepherd base, but I shoot perfectly fine with JT Thor. If you do see my shorts that I upload on the YouTube channel when I'm bragging about hitting half-court shots with 77 3-ball, this is the jump shot that I do end up using with it. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on JT Thor base. Your upper release 1 is going to be Sadiq Bey, and upper release 2 is going to end up being Dean Wade. Not Dwayne Wade, Dean Wade. Maximum speed, and you're going to put it 92% Dean Wade, 82 or 8% Sadiq Bey, and it's going to be an A+ 3-point shot when you put JT Thor on. Then for Ben Shepherd, which I do believe you do get on this build, unless I could be wrong. If you don't, I thought Ben Shepherd you need a 78 3-ball to unlock, but I guess I'm wrong. So for every build I showed you guys, that is the jump shot I would recommend. JT Thor with Sadiq Bey and Dean Wade. Overall though, like if you had to change a different release, I would potentially change Dean Wade and throw on maybe like a Paul George That's just like preference though. If you had to do it, it makes it a lot slower. You can see it's at B minus. You know what I mean? But in that instance, you would just throw more Sadiq Bey on there, like maybe like 80% Sadiq, 20% Paul George. And guys, that is going to be the jump shot. If you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots, and I'm out. Peace.